happens next? Let's find out. Rhymefest is joining us right now. How you doing, Rhymefest?
Hey, how you doing? How you guys doing, man? Glad to be here.
Thank you. So, what do you want to see out of this?
Well, look, honestly, I'm going to say this. I've never been the guy that was the hard line against the police. I've done peace marches in Chicago with police. I have family. I ride motorcycles with some police officers. What I want to see is professionalism. You know, if we can't get basic service from the police, then there's going to be chaos, which there is. You guys just said this has been the most violent month in 20 years in Chicago. So, you know, what we want is to be able to bring the community together with the people who we pay our taxes to. You know, some of my friends are saying, why would you even try to report it or go to the police in the first place? We don't mess with police. Well, what I say to that is, where's the restore? If we're going to do that, then we have to have a mechanism in the community for where you do go to report crime. If we don't, then who I'm paying my taxes to, I expect service.
Have the police reached out to you since this happened?
Yes, the police have reached out to me. We're talking. I'm going to go and speak to the mayor. What I want to make sure is that this doesn't just get an apology because I'm Rhymefest or I got a Grammy or whatever.
Right.
I want to make sure we get justice for Joe Smith, for John Smith, who, you know, I live on the south side of Chicago because I want to be one with the community. So when these things happen, it's not really about me. It's about my neighbors, you know what I mean? And so what I want to talk to the mayor about is what kind of review board can we have so when citizens have complaints, we can have a community review board that can have police in to address them.
I know that when you posted that video, your caption was like, this is why we don't report crimes, why people on the south side of Chicago don't report crimes. Do you feel like, I mean, Harvey and I were talking about this right before, during the break, and I think, do you think that this is a case of just a bad police officer, or is this something systemic where, is it because you were black and you walked in?
But wasn't the receptionist black?
Yes, she was.
Yes.
I don't know.
Is that surprising to you?
Like, why did they ignore you? I don't.
This is about professionalism. You know, I think a lot of times we take things and we turn them into, you know, race. Not saying that race isn't a part of why some of the things happen in the country that they do. However, to me, this is about professionalism. How many times have you been to the BMV and they treated you crazy, or been to the court to pay a ticket, or go to the police to file a report? I have dozens and dozens of emails of people that live next to me that have had that same experience. So this has to be addressed.
Are you a little worried that the mayor and the other officials might just kind of use you for political purposes to, you know, because you're so famous, we're going to use him to show how much we care, you know, and that it's almost lip service more than anything?
Well, I would hope that the mayor would use me, because if the mayor does use me, then the people are going to have justice, because I'm not going to lay in the bed with anything other than justice for the people that I live around and that I work with. You look, I work with young people. I teach creative writing in Chicago. One of my issues with rappers is this. Rappers are always talking about making it out the hood, making it out the hood. We have to stop trying to make it to escape it. We have to make it to come back and rebuild it. So I chose to live on the south side so that I can add to the community that I come from, instead of just saying, well, I'm famous and I'm from Chicago, but now I live somewhere else hidden away. I think that it's a responsibility not only of the police, but we have a brain drain of talent from Chicago that needs to really come live in Chicago and help to rebuild it.
I got to say, Rhymefest, you make the case as eloquently as anybody I've ever heard. I mean, it really is. I hope you keep it going there, because you're really moving.
Well, you know, I also want to say this to the guy that robbed me. If he's watching this show, brother, you only got $3. Nobody carries cash in their wallet anymore. You sat on my bag that had the bank checks in it, that had my laptop. You're not good at robbing, which lets me know you were doing it because you were in a desperate situation. Please reach out to me, man. I'm on TMZ. I know you watching. Reach out to me. I would rather help you get a job. I would rather help you get the training that you need. I know it's crazy in Chicago. We've had decades of disinvestment in our communities. But if that brother got my wallet, The same way I'm saying I wish Ron would use me to help make a better case with the police and the community, I want to help the people who feel desperate to really find places to go. There are jobs, there's training out here. They just have to know where to go and which direction to go. And I want to thank you guys for helping me out this platform.
You are awesome.
That is
By the way, hey,
amazing.
guess what, Rhymefest?
What up?
I'm a fellow South Sider. I lived in Blackstone during law school.
Oh, snap. You got to come back and rebuild it. Stop making
Yeah,
it
Harvey, why did you move to LA, man? Why don't you go back to Chicago?
I was back a few months ago.
Were you on the South Side?
I went to the South. That's where the school is.
But did
Next
you really
time you
go to
come home, hit me up. Let's go out and get something to eat.